Hi guys, and welcome back to Mummy Cooks Homemade, and this is what we eat in a week. This was belly pork, baby roast potatoes and a bit of rabbit food. We seem to be having a lot of rabbit food these days, but whatever. Then it was just plain chicken burgers, these were bought ones, and some homemade chips in the air fryer. This was stuffed chicken, and it was stuffed with mushrooms and I can't remember, wrapped in bacon, and with a roasty dinner. Oh, these were ribs. That is the Chinese glaze I had on it, and it's got sugar in, but look at the meat, how juicy that is. There was so much meat on these ribs, guys. There was loads, big chunks of meat. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Then there was lasagna, garlic bread, and just some freezer French fries. And here was where I messed myself up because I'm stupid. I took a tablet that relaxes the muscles in my leg, and I thought, yeah, I'll give a Sunday dinner a try. That shows how stupid I am. Anyway, so I'm just doing some stuffing, and I had some pork sausages into that, pork sausage meat, and it's just the little stuffing. I'm leaving that to cool down while I sort out a little bit of veg. So there's some chantenay carrots, just top and tail, tender stem, white cabbage, and roasted parsnips for Steve. Yeah, this was a huge error. One I shan't repeat in the near future. You know, when the brain's willing, but nothing else is. Some tender stem. White cabbage. I do like the white cabbage. It's a lot harder to overcook, and it's got a nice crunch to it. But I always use the steamer on this now. And I always put it on for 19 minutes. And it always comes out perfect. So I'm using reds here, so that means these are for the roast potatoes. I always try and cut them for the longest edge for anyone that's new. So then that's the edge that's going to crisp up the most. And I just parboil these. So look at the state of that one. These are whites just for a little bit of mash. Steve don't eat mash. I only have a little bit. It's mainly Amy. So I'll just do a couple of potatoes just for a little bit of mash. That creaking is not my bones, that is the chair. On Wednesday this week is a Tesco haul. It was meant to be Waitrose, but you know what? It was so expensive, even the essentials range. It just worked out too expensive, so I cancelled that order and went with Tesco's. So that's what will be coming this week. So just cheating my way through the puddings, because at this point I've realised what a dipstick I am. This crumble topping by Sainsbury's is really, really nice. I'd eat that cooked on its own, although I do like rhubarb. We've got some growing, but it's going to take another year or two to get it really, really good, where I can get enough to freeze. I've also bought a Braeburn apple tree, got some lemon trees, raspberry shrubs, blackcurrant shrubs, blackberry shrubs. A fig tree, Turkish fig tree come in. So yeah, we're getting quite a lot this year. So that is one nice piece of beef. That was the one that was half price at Sainsbury's. We've had it sat in the freezer for a while because obviously I haven't done a Sunday dinner, and I won't be. But that was a really nice piece of beef. Look at that. It should have been 20 quid. So I've put 4 pork sausages in here. I've took the casings off. This is just to make some sausage meat stuffing. I had to think then. Anyone that's new, no, I'm not delicate. I'm one of them, get it done, get it out of the way. So this is for the Yorkshire puddings. They never ever fail. Every time I make these, I weigh it. I could probably make them by eye, but I know if I weigh them, then I'm not going to have any problems with them whatsoever. Just getting all that flour at the bottom. Second pudding, Ghirardelli brownies. Because Amy doesn't eat crumble, she'll eat apple crumble, not rhubarb. So doing these for Ames. Again, a cheat. They've also got pack up today at school, so I just stuck a piece in their pack ups, which they'll be very happy to find, I would imagine. You know this little whisk here? It was in a kit that Fiona over at Fiona in a Kitchen got for the girls. You know, it's really good. For them silicone ones, I always found them a pain in the bum because they're so soft. I found it hard to mix with them, but this is quite rigid, this silicone one. So it makes mixing thick batters and that really easy. So I pinched it off my kids to go with the metal one. And the problem is, if you've got chocolate chunks like in this, like with all whisks, they get stuck in the thing, but I get them out. And I just baked this for 50 minutes, as per instructions. If ever you can get your hands on this Ghirardelli, oh, get it. It's so, so nice. I can honestly see why it's so expensive to buy. So that's my 2 cheats pudding for Sunday. So gonna put some oil in me muffin pan. This is how I do my Yorkshire puddings, in a muffin pan. I went to put a bit more in there and then ended up putting too much. And then I put this in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes to heat up before I put the batter in. So there's my potatoes, parboiled and coated in my usual seasoning. I'm going to put them the longest flat side down. I was going to say something a minute ago, now I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, I was asked if I'm still doing day in the life of my kitchen. Yeah, I am, but I already put out 3 videos a week. And I also have sponsors like Kasuri. So I've got to fit them in as well. So I've just took this out of the oven. Fill it as quick as you can and get it back in. I cook mine gas 6 or 7. Middle of the oven, 25 minutes. And never open the door. I know it's tempting to look in there, but never open the door. So yes, I am doing day in the life of the kitchen again. There you go. 25 minutes later. But I have to do the sponsor videos as well. That was the roasty beef. Want the juices. Got to have them juices for gravy. You know, this barely even shrunk. Look at the size of it. So I want 63C. And it got to 59. And then I moved the prong. And it went right to temperature, so I didn't put it back in. And this was cooked to medium. Veggies in the steamer, that's just been put on. That was the meat, you can see. Still got some pink in it. Roast potatoes are done. Parsnips, the stuffing's done. Veggies are done and not cooked to bits. That's the crumble finished. Gravy's done. Mashed potatoes done. And back to the brownie. And I splash up the back of my cooker. And there it is on the plate. Absolutely yum. Yum, yum, yum. Beef, stuffing, roast potatoes, mashed potato, vegetables. That's what was left. Not a lot. But, yeah, it was a bridge too far for me at the end of yesterday. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment down below. And I'll speak to you in the comment section. Bye.